Even the Spokane County is taking the steps to reopen businesses. The demand for help to pay bills and buy food is not slowing down. At the start of this pandemic, some thought the lack of employment would be short term.
Well, now local organizations are doing everything they can to make sure there's enough food and help for people who need it this summer. 4 News Now's Nikki Torres has more on how these organizations are working to keep that momentum going.
Local food banks and nonprofit organizations are continuing to provide for a demand from the community that doesn't look to be slowing down anytime soon.
We've delivered over 75,000 meals in our community, and we know that we need to keep on going and making sure that our neighbors in need have food security through our summer.
We have doubled our average weekly distribution over the last 4 weeks. From about 500,000 pounds a week to over 1 million.
The demand from groups like Second Harvest and Spokane Food Fighters has only grown since the beginning of the pandemic.
We're preparing for a wave of newly vulnerable folks to access services.
People need help, and they're more than happy to provide.
We have seen pretty consistent upticks of new people using our produce boxes, our food boxes, our household hot meal delivery.
But they're working to make sure they have the resources to continue helping people. Groups like Spokane Food Fighters set out to help as many people as they could at the beginning of this pandemic. Their hope was that there would come a time that we wouldn't need them in our community, but we're not quite there yet, so they are continuing to work around the clock to keep up with the demand. SNAP Spokane is also working to keep up with the amount of people asking for help.
I think all of us didn't really expect this to go on as long as it has, and so they may have budgeted for 1 month of a certain way, and now they're realizing that the future is unforeseen.
SNAP says now they're dealing with more people unable to work because they have coronavirus.
More people calling saying, hey, I've tested positive, and now I'm worried what my family's going to do because I can't work, we're all in quarantine, can I please get help?
SNAP wants to remind people the pandemic is taking a toll on everyone. If you need help, don't hesitate to reach out.
For me, it's heartbreaking because I see people who are clearly living out some challenging times who will send messages trying to justify and explain why they need help, when the reality is everybody deserves help. We're here to help everybody.
Organizations including Spokane Food Fighters are starting to lose volunteers as people start to go back to work or they simply need a break. They hope to keep this great momentum that they have going, so if you want to help out, we do have a link posted on KXLY.com with ways that you can donate your time. Reporting in Spokane, I'm Nikki Torres, 4 News Now.